Let's get it. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the first one. Um, Notes for chapter 9. I believe chapter 9 was something to do. Oh, yeah, it was treasury stocks. Okay, treasury stocks is a corporation owned stock that is issued and subsequently reacquired through shareholders but not retired. So basically, it goes into a separate account. So it's not regular common stock. It is basically the excess common stock so that the people within the company are still able to acquire, stocks pretty much. So it's like selling. You have 10 apples, right? And you want to sell seven of them, but you still, you gotta eat too. It's terrible to eat your own product, but you know what I'm saying. You could starve too, and you want to keep that. So pretty much, and then one day I don't know. I think apples is a terrible analogy, but you could resell the apples too at a higher price. So it's kind of how people get rich, anyways. How Facebook gets rich, how when companies go public, they basically get a lot of capital to reissue the shares to offset. Yeah, look, basically saying the same shit I said. Reshare the shares and officers, employees, um, increase trading of the company stock. Yeah, if they get low, like the stock is low and they think it's low, they're gonna boost the price by buying the treasury stock that they had in stock, so they could, make their company look, yeah, underpriced. They're trying to make it way bigger, enhance the market price, have additional shares available for the use of acquisition. So basically, if they're trying to buy even another company, they're able to buy it's more money. Number of shares outstanding, increase earnings by share per share. I should say the acquisition of treasury stock reduces stockholders' equity. Yes, that is a separate account. It will be basically when you see a balance sheet, it'll be at the very end. I think it's very common. I know I've seen it. It will say less, and then you will use treasury stock because you are obviously getting rid of that, and that is equity. Oh man, this is great recording, man. I was thinking about this, and I was like, holy shit, man. OBS looking for the free stuff, and this is high tech, high tech. I have like a pretty good laptop, and I just never pushed it. Like it's like a Corvette. It's like an old man in a Corvette, man. Motherfuckers is old and they have no business. Well, I shouldn't be saying that, but it's not like a 21-year-old driving that Corvette. He don't drive it like he stole it. Old man who's already like pushing 65. Don't get me wrong, he could push his car, but he ain't enjoying it to the same level, in my opinion. But I've never personally met a 65-year-old that had a Corvette, so I could be wrong. They could be some dogs, probably in better shape than me. So maybe I'm bullshitting on that. I just imagine that in my head, and I might just be a reflection. What they say, projecting. So who fucking cares, right? Finished goods. This is like chapter like fucking 6, but I failed this quiz like terrible, man. It was like insane how bad I did. Like not even Google saved me on this, which is insane. So finished goods and vending. Forgive me, I am terribly ill. Today was actually the best day I felt in a while since like Christmas. Finished goods, there's different purposes for it. Work in progress. The example I have is like basically building a car. I mean, you have cars that are completed, ready for sale. You could get them out the lot, right? And then you have assembly lines, which are work in process. You are work in process, and then the raw materials is like the tires, um the glass, the side panels, just everything that's like is the components that are needed but just haven't been put together on the assembly line. So it's not a work in progress, it's just the raw materials. And then low levels of raw materials are high, and high levels of finished goods suggest that management believes, yeah, there's enough product on hand and that production will slow down. And obviously, the reversal of that is if there's high levels of raw materials and low levels of finished goods, time to step up production. Makes sense. Another key thing right now for sure is the FOB shipping point. So the ownership, if it is shipping point, the buyer gets the goods right then and there. It is before it even gets, well, once it gets onto the carrier, the public carrier, whatever it is, that is when the goods are shifted over to the buyer. But if it's destination, then the seller still has responsibility of the goods until it gets to the seller's door, like the back door kind of thing. This is I had anticipated an idea for this. This is like an experiment on Cornell Notes in a way. I think making a video about this and just looking back on it could benefit me. I'm not 100% sure. I could be wrong. It's just my theory, and I think I could probably just make this a little prettier, to be honest. I just wanted to get this done and just push something out there while I can. I mean, I think that's better than just sitting around and doing, fuck all. So, checking for changes to your file, buddy. But yeah, I think this plan should be good. And plus, it's OBS, man. Like, I haven't used this in like ever. It's my first attempt, and I mean, hey, I'm being like, I'm being quite serious. This is fun. I see why people create videos and like just like capture shit and just like record. It's actually really insane. So I just want to test that theory and just put it my own spin on it, and hopefully I can make videos, post this onto the YouTube, and then cause at that point I still want to do all that, and I just be talking and shit. I just be yapping for real. I dead ass just be yapping. So, but this is another way to yap intellectually and probably benefit from it, cause I can't even tell you the last time I read the book. I've been reading it, but I mean this is like the first time I actually like sat down and had to like I didn't write this. I control V, control C, that whole jazz and put it on here. Now I'm just reading it again. Like I already read this. Now I'm just hammering the nail on the head and just continuing to do it. Now I'm making a video on it. Hopefully, theoretically, I look back on the video and just be like, yo, I look like a fucking dumbass talking. But low key, good points. You know what I'm saying? Good points. And then I think that'd be retained learning. Move on. Pass with a good grade. Keep it pushing, baby. Yeah, that is about it. That is all I have. Thank you for joining me.